Oh man, that had to hurt. Lucky for us traders, we don't go through much physical pain, but the mental beating that we take daily feels about like this.
And there he goes!
And if we aren't prepared for that, we're never going to be able to make tens of millions of dollars trading. But the higher we can level up our mental strength, the more money we can make. You see, as traders, we're kind of like athletes. How are you, KJ, an athlete? All you do is sit there all day and stare at that Christmas-colored graph game. Because we are paid on our performance. Better trading, more money. Worse trading, less money. So we have to be on top of our game at all times, and this is not a physical game. Take a second and guess how much the average pro soccer player makes a year. Around 500K per year. That's pretty good, right? But now, guess how much a top 0.1% soccer player makes a year? $90 million. That's almost 200x the average pro soccer player. And trading is no different. Do you want to be a top 1% trader or a top 0.1% trader? I know which one I want to be. And since trading is such a mental game, we have to level up our mental strength if we want to reach the top level of success, the 0.01%. So I'm going to show you my master plan for achieving that. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you something super valuable that will help you level up your mental game fast for completely free. So grab a coffee and stick around to the end. February 2021. I was shaken out of my dream by my incredibly annoying alarm clock. I checked my phone. I had 10 minutes before market open and I wasn't ready at all. I jumped out of bed, started turning on my PC, ran to the fridge, grabbed a beautiful white Monster, then ran back to my computer. As the chemicals raced down my throat, I saw something I was not at all prepared for. You see, it was my dream to become a full-time trader, to live wherever I wanted, work whenever I want, and make millions just by clicking some buttons. And it was going pretty well too. By the end of 2020, I had turned $3,000 into 40 grand in just 3 months. But as I checked my account that morning, I was down $12,000 in just one night. 30% of my account gone, just like that. I didn't understand. I thought stocks only went up. I needed some fresh air. I stepped outside and instantly it started. My hands began to get cold. I was sweating heavily. My heart started beating out of control. I wanted to move, but I was completely paralyzed. I was having a full-on panic attack. Losing a year's worth of my salary in one night had destroyed me mentally. And sadly, it didn't end there. My emotions continued to run wild until they ruined my entire account. As my stocks rose, I was filled with greed and believed that they would never come back down. But as they fell, I was paralyzed by fear and convinced myself that surely they had to bounce back soon. Newsflash, they didn't. In a few months, I had lost almost all of the $40,000 I had previously made. But I had learned something much more valuable than the $40,000 that I had lost. If I wanted to become a millionaire trader, I had to level up my mental strength. There was no other way. But how in the heck did we do that? This is YouTuber Leon Hendricks, and he was suffering from the same mental distress and fatigue that I was when he tried the 7-day challenge to improve his brain health.
This $13,000 brain scanner gives you insights into your ability to focus, anxiety levels, how well you process information, and just in general if you have a brain, by measuring your brain's activity while putting you through different tests.
He took this brain test before his 7 days of mental improvement and after to see if it was even possible to change your brain in 7 days. And here were his interesting results.
Our sliding scale, you can see you're just tipping outside on the anxiety box. Let's take a look at you after the fast. Voltage went up. Not bad. You've healed a huge part of the back of your brain. Now, this is exciting because this is the first time I'm seeing this as well. The reaction speed, your brain got quicker. Look what we did here. So you went into this on the verge of anxiety and you have totally normalized your alpha waves. That's remarkable. You can't do that in 7 days. So well done.
So what did he do to improve his brain health in just 7 days? And can those things take our trading to the next level? Let's take a look into how our brains actually work. Wait, something's not right here. Yep, there we go, much more accurate. You see, we use 2 areas of our brain to make decisions. Meet Mr. Amygdala. He is responsible for the fast, emotion-based decisions. The fight or flight part of your brain, if you will. Very useful in a bear encounter, but not so much in a bear market. And this is our prefrontal cortex. He is responsible for thought out, logical decisions. These are the good decisions that line up with your long-term goals and values. And these two are constantly fighting over control of your actions. Ooh, look at that ice cream. It's gonna taste so good. We should eat it right now. No, you idiot. You're trying to stay healthy and look shredded. Don't eat that garbage. You will regret it after 30 seconds. Ooh, that stock is up big today. Who cares that it already broke out? All of your friends are in it, and it will probably go even higher tomorrow without you. Buy it, quick, buy it. Don't be stupid, KJ. That stock is way out of buying range. The risk versus reward is so skewed. Don't worry about this one. There will always be more opportunities. There's no need to FOMO in right now. It all started to make sense. If I wanted to make millions trading, I had to figure out how to decrease my amygdala and increase my prefrontal cortex. And the more I could do that, the higher my mental strength level would go and the more money I could make. So I started looking for every way possible to do those two things, and that's what I'm going to share with you right now. Since this part of your brain kicks in when your brain is hyperstimulated or you are very stressed, that means we need to reduce stimulation and decrease stress as much as possible. How? By decreasing time on things like TikTok, video games, YouTube Shorts, and social media. These things keep your brain highly stimulated. A great rule I like to aim for is to keep your screen time on your phone below an hour and a half each day. Next, we need to also cut back on the processed foods, candy, and drugs and alcohol. These also cause lots of brain stimulation and cause high dopamine levels. If we can cut back on these, our brain will be much less hyperstimulated. And now we need to give our prefrontal cortex a nice boost. And we can do this by doing a couple of simple things each day. Meditation, reading, journaling, spending more time in nature, and staying away from screens. These things will start healing us mentally and keep us at the very top of our game. I want to be completely honest with you guys for a sec. Hold on. Hey, editing KJ. Who, me? Yeah, you big dummy. Can you cut the fancy editing music for just a second? I need to talk to my boys. Oh, yeah, sure, bro. All right, thank you. Doing these things is not easy, but if we want to make tens of millions of dollars, we cannot behave and do things like the other 99.9% of people. Now, for you serious traders, I've made a completely free full list of all the things I'm doing to level up my mental game in the description, but you need to see exactly how much money that you can make whenever you max out your mental strength. You can do that by checking out this video right here.